friends, how about I show you how to make some Yorkshire puddings? Right, I'm only messing about, friends. I'm going to show you how to make some Yorkies though. Yorkshire puddings are it's an addition to generally a roast dinner. Historically in Yorkshire we're such a set of tight asses that we didn't want you to eat too much meat, so we'd give you this relatively cheap addition to try and fill you up so there was meat left over for the days after the roast dinner. And it's really easy to do, but people have struggled with this for years and struggle no longer. Come on, let's have a look at this. This is my manky old, really nasty looking muffin dish. I've been using this for years for doing Yorkies, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to put about a teaspoon or so of sunflower oil in each one. I'll just fill it up and then we'll crack on. So there you go, we've filled up this dish, this muffin tray, with oil. Right, I'm going to put it into the oven so it gets really, really hot. I've got my roast potatoes in there at the moment. Often, if I'm doing a roast dinner, I would put the Yorkshire pudding tray in when I put the meat in. So it might be sat in there with nothing in it but the oil for maybe 2 hours before I do the Yorkshire puddings. And the reason is just so it's so red hot. That is essential in Yorkshire pudding manufacture. We'll have a look when I make up the batter, because I only make the batter just before I put it into the dish as well. You don't want to make the batter and leave it standing, because that will also cause issues with the rising aspects of the wonderful Yorkshire pudding. See you soon, friends. Bye-bye. Now we're going to make the batter. Now, it's important to say I never ever weigh it out. I'm only doing this for the benefit of the tape officer. Right, so I put this much flour in. Plain flour. It has to be plain flour, or if you're in America, all-purpose flour. That is just over 6 ounces. About 6 ounces generally I would use of plain flour. Into that I'm going to put a sprinkle of salt, maybe a quarter to half a teaspoon, and I'm just going to mix it dry so it all goes nice. And I'm going to get rid of them because I never use them. 3 eggs. Never turn your back on an egg. Well done all. 3 eggs. Whisk them up. Into that, I'm going to put a similar volume of milk. We use full fat milk around here. And now I'm going to put a similar volume of water in there as well. Cold water. I felt like Marco Pierre White then. Is it Marco Pierre White, the one that's a complete cock end? Yeah. Right. So we've got our flour. Ollie, grab hold of that. Good lad. Now, I've actually done this video a long time ago, but it was really rubbish. It was, you know, whatever. And I think I made a comment about how get a child to hold the bowl, and somebody made a really sensible comment, a stranger who's not one of us nut jobs, about get a damp cloth or a damp tea towel and sit the bowl on top of there and it won't move in the absence of a child. Right, stir it in gently. We're not trying to get it aerated, we don't want it to be bubbly. If you can hear sizzling in the background, it's the pork chops. I might just have to go and give them some attention. How are you doing? I'm only doing this video because I told Rock Uncle earlier on that I'd do it. And Mudlarkin says that he was in. That he up there. Right, there we go. Now, go on. Right, now then. At the moment, yeah, I'm going to say that we've got about the right consistency. If it's a little bit too thick, don't worry at all about just banging a bit of water in. It'll be fine. And if you've got 1 or 2 tiny little lumps as well, come on, we're not Michelin star. This is real cooking. Ollie, just hold that. Rock, you'll love this. We're going real. Yeah, keep them going. We're just browning off the skin on pork chops. That's not part of this video. Right, here we are. Right, pour it into a measuring jug. Jack, follow me. Jump down. Why do they call us real cooking, someone said? It's because we don't do editing and everything that we do is absolutely honest. That's why YouTube don't like us. And pour it in. Right, you want to see it sizzle. Can you see it bubbling up, kid? Get in.
Yes.
Look. Keep going. Basically, they want to start, the first one wants to be underway cooking before you pour the last one in. If you try and keep your pour to the centre, that's when you'll get a proper well. You know, like a traditional well on a Yorkshire pudding that you can fill with gravy. Another tip is the way that I just did that then. Some people will half fill a Yorkshire pudding and then go over them again, and that will also assist in getting you a good well. Trust me, I've cooked a lot of Yorkshire puddings. Right, put it in, try not to bang it about, close the door and leave them. Right, I haven't done a time lapse because it was just, well, from back here it looked crap. But that's what we're looking at now. You just saw the little dishes of batter and they've risen up well. This is about 7 minutes in, maybe 8 minutes in. Man, Yorkshire puddings and gravy. What more do you want? Right friends, we're about 10 minutes in. Try to go out. Now if you cook them properly, they don't drop when you open the oven. If you've cooked them badly, they will. Let's get them out. Man, they are some beautiful looking Yorkies. Also, they'll just pop straight out of the tub. Look at that, look at that. Right friends, that is how to make incredible Yorkies. Now, if you do want to watch for the last minute or so, well, last 30 seconds, it's basically me going to be pouring a load of gravy over these on a finished plate. Look at that for a Yorkshire pudding. Considering it was just a little bit of batter that you poured into a muffin dish. Look at that. How people struggle with this. Just follow these instructions. Seriously, Yorkshire puddings are the key to the best Sunday roast you'll ever have. That's why they come from Yorkshire. Bye-bye, friends. Watch the end. There'll be some gravy. Bye-bye, friends. Right, friends. So we've got these beautiful Yorkshire puddings. Let's throw them all over the table, then get them on your plate. We've got some pork chops, braised onions, various veg. This is real cooking. You don't need to be talk about it. Let's just do it.
Gravy.
Where's the gravy? Ooh, 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 ooh. There's the gravy. And let's have a look inside one of these Yorkies. Leanne, this is for you. Look at that. Look how light and fluffy that is. Oh man, and to think that this was just as a substitute for meat. I eat these. I'll eat the leftover ones for breakfast. No. There. Right, friends. Yorkshire pudding bid reloaded. Tomorrow we're having fish and chips for tea. Tell me in the comments if you want me to do a video on fish and chips, even though we've done a video on fish and chips before. I'll do it. I ain't bothered. Tell me and I'll do it. Bye-bye, friends. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that Yorkshire puddings are going to be a welcome addition to your evening meals. Bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye.